just because a black person is 90 years old don't mean they have wisdom, and you need to listen to them, because if you was dumb and stupid when you was 9, you dumb and stupid when you 90.
Good afternoon, lads, and good morning, lads. So, hope you enjoyed the last episode. Welcome back to MC Mitali's channel. My name is Kennedy, the storyteller, with exciting stories. Here we share inspiring stories based on Black American stories, and hope you enjoy. So today we delve into some of the wise words by a man known as the Gregor. The man tends to advise some of young African American lads who must so move to the USA. So he has some very insightful thoughts that he wants us not to make some mistakes if most of those people who want to move to USA and achieve the American dream. So let's dive into the video, and I'll be back and share my honest reviews if it's something we can continue and take the advice of. Also, you can always be a part and parcel of the conversation. Don't always comment down the comment section. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and to never miss any video. My name is Kennedy. Let's enjoy the video. I'll be back to give my honest insight and reviews. Let's watch the video by Vision. Let's watch the video.
And don't make the mistake that most of your mothers and fathers made. When I wake up in the morning, my prayers, and I thank God I woke up, the Ku Klux Klan woke up this morning. The drug pushers woke up this morning. I thank God that I made another 24 hours in the most vicious, nasty, hateful, insane nation that's ever existed, with my wits, without hating, without being bitter, without being mean. And I thank God that I survived 24 hours in that type of atmosphere, with the type of amusement and friendliness. And so I would say to young folks, don't be in a state of denial of the racism and sexism, but don't let that block you. Don't teach your children that you have to be twice as good as a white. That's an awful thing to teach a child. That's like saying because you're black, white America has a right to change your dollar for 94 cents. But we used to get 50 cents, and before that we used to get nothing. Young folks have to say, we don't want more change for a dollar. Excuse me, we want a full dollar's change for a dollar, or this cash register will never ring again.
Yes.
I would also like for young blacks to understand that about 83% of all employment happen with small businesses. And excuse me, if you don't have a small business, then you have nobody to work for you. And I would say to young blacks, get into entrepreneurship. We will never catch up with white America till we get into business, because there's a thing called tax write-offs. And if you have a job and come together, 10 of you, and open up a corporation and have somebody run it, you hiring somebody to run it, but you have tax write-offs. 98% of people that fly first class on airplanes would not be there if that wasn't a write-off. And yet, on that first class, they gave away last year $800 million, almost $1 billion of free whiskey. But if a welfare mother asked for some apple juice for the baby, she's laughed at. And so I would say entrepreneurship, and then understand that we will never survive as a group until we get into communities and not neighborhoods. A community is, I control the police, the banks, the schools, the firefighters, and I control the flow of the money. And I have no problem when I go in a Jewish neighborhood and the shop owners are Jewish, and I go into an Italian neighborhood and the shop owners are Italian. I have a problem when I come in a black neighborhood and the shop owners is not me. Uh, a Korean has a right to come in and buy my shop for $30 million more than it's worth. That's good business. But if we decide that we're not going to do business with that boy, then he'll have to sell it back, or she'll sell it back to a black person for $1 million. And then the
Yes.
money circulates, and that's how you change. We've been so busy dealing with the hurt and the pain and the misery and glamorizing a hand few that have made it, that we have never really looked at, like they say, your role model. If you haven't got a role model in your house, you should fall on your knees and pray to
Yes.
God, because something is wrong.
Yes.
And so I would say to young folks, it's not about alcohol, but it's hard for me to say that to you when a 5-year-old got to reach past mama's beer and papa's wine to get some mayonnaise. I would also say to young folks that the number one drug that will wipe you out is not cocaine, it's not heroin, it's marijuana. And they deliberately make that a recreation drug, but it stays in the muscles, it stays in the blood, and it will wipe out your memory bank. And also, this is the first time in the history of TB that TB has always been known as poor folks. It's the first time that TB is not running rampant in the ghetto. It's running rampant in middle income white America, because it's the marijuana that they spray, and that's no accident. And so I would just say to young folks, you have to reevaluate everything you've been taught. I would say to the black folks that just because a black person is 90 years old don't mean they have wisdom, and you need to listen to them, because if you was dumb and stupid when you was 9, you dumb and stupid when you 90.
Okay, lads. Insightful. What an insightful conversation we had there. So, Dick Gregor truly is a wise man with wiseful insights. I do agree with most of the things he says, more so the part that he says weed will be one that will kill most of us young lads, especially those who as we want to pursue our American dream. So, two, he advises us to join hands as communities, as young lads, so we can't make mistakes that the older folks used to do. So we can't move in that same direction that he leads. So truly, I like the insight that Dick Gregor says, and the funny part, the last part, which he says, don't follow someone because he's 90 years old and he's so old. He can be a fool. The same person was the same 9-year-old person who was a fool. So some of the insight that Dick Gregor is giving us, truly, it is only experience that can make someone learn all this. And I believe when older folks, some of the older folks that we believe who are so wise, share their insight, we should always follow. And since they say an older man can see something that is far than a young lad who's tall, even standing in an anthill cannot see. These are some of the proverbs that are Africans, and I'm proud to be an African and I'm proud to be a Kenyan. You can always follow us, subscribe to the channel for more insightful videos, and I will always be your number one plug. Tell a friend to tell a friend that this is the biggest YouTube channel, and with your support, I believe we can reach many, many and share many stories, inspiring stories, and more so, black, what will I say? I'm a proud African with the Ubuntu spirit. Please follow, subscribe, leave a like and comment down. Those likes are the ones that makes the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe, the red button on the on my right down below. turn on the notification bell, and I believe things will be good. Thank you. Adios. Adios. Also, tell me which stories you'll like to hear next, and always leave a comment down the section. Thank you. Adios. Peace.